The city center of Kharkiv was shelled tonight with artillery and also struck with the Kalibr missile fired from the ships of the Russian Black Sea Fleet. 1,143 buildings have already been destroyed in the city. 998 of them are residential buildings.
But our communal service workers and volunteers are restoring everything that we are able to restore today. We are still supplying water to the houses. We are still organizing heat supply to the houses of Kharkiv residents. We are doing everything possible for Kharkiv to hold on and endure and win.
One of the tensions in the Kharkiv region where shelling continues is the town of Izum. Fighting has been going on there for many days. The city is divided into two parts by the Siversky Donets River. The Russian army is in the northern side and the armed forces of Ukraine are in the southern side.
This is our park, Yubileyny. It is burned out.
One of the food enterprises in Chernihiv is also continuing to eliminate today the aftermath of shelling. The night before, an ammonia pipeline was damaged as a result of shell hit there, as well as shrapnel damage to an ammonia reservoir. According to preliminary information, there were no casualties or injured. This was reported by the head of Chernihiv Regional Military Administration, Vyacheslav Chaus. According to him, the state emergency service units keep the situation under control. The concentration of ammonia vapors is within the permissible norm. However, the shelling of the city continues, and further damage of the plant could lead to leak of ammonia, dangerous for the lives of residents.
Москальська мразота по Чернігівщині гатила.
The Moscow scum hammered the Chernihiv region all night long. Artillery shelling, air raids. Chernihiv was hit again, getting airstrikes. But Chernihiv is indestructible.
Russia drops prohibited phosphorus bombs on Luhansk region. Such weapons cause respiratory tract burns and death. They are especially dangerous indoors. Within a day, more than 30 objects, including 23 residential buildings, were damaged as a result of missile strike and phosphorus shells in the region. The occupiers shelled Severodonetsk, Lysychansk, Rubizhne, Kreminna, Novodruzhsk and Voyevodivka. There were 4 deaths in Rubizhne, including 2 children. The 6 civilians were injured. According to the head of the Luhansk Regional Military Administration, Serhiy Haidai, 35 settlements in the region are currently without electricity and 27 without gas.
Нам вдалося вивести.
We succeeded in evacuating about 700 people from settlements in the Luhansk region. We are trying to get at least some way to make humanitarian corridors for Rubizhne and Popasna. But the Russians are not going to help us. They do not want it. They have a completely different task. They just want to eliminate everyone, to organize such a genocide of the Luhansk region, of the Ukrainian people. But I am sure that our defenders will soon knock them out of the towns where they have partially entered.
Explosions were heard and fire was seen in the Berdyansk seaport this morning. The Ukrainian Navy reported that they had destroyed the Russian landing ship Orsk of the Black Sea Fleet. According to Russian publications, it had delivered combat equipment to the seaport on March 21. The destroyed ship could have been involved in the occupation of Crimea. Volunteers of the international intelligence community Inform Napalm wrote about it as late as the end of 2020.